15 years. That's how long Kalen had been gone. Everyone believed he had died in the deadly Dragon Valley, a place where no one had ever returned alive. But fate had other plans. Hidden within that cursed land, Kalen awakened the legendary dragon blood, gaining a power that could shake the entire world. When he finally returned to Dragon Breath City, he expected to reunite with his family. Instead, he found betrayal waiting for him. His own uncle had stolen his father's throne, spread the lie that Kalen was dead, and raised his own son as the rightful heir. Even the woman once promised to Kalen abandoned him for the new ruler. To everyone in the city, Kalen was nothing more than a forgotten beggar. But one person never lost faith in him. Elena refused to betray the promise she had made years ago. While everyone mocked Kalen, she stood beside him without hesitation. Her loyalty became the only light in a city consumed by greed and deception. Soon, the truth began to unfold. Kalen discovered that his parents had never died in an accident. They had been murdered by the very uncle who pretended to love him. Even worse, Kalen had been sent to Dragon Valley as a sacrifice so the villain's own son could inherit the throne. The lies that had lasted 15 years were finally exposed. Consumed by anger, Kalen unleashed the terrifying power sleeping inside him. The legendary dragon blood awakened, shaking the entire city. His enemies attacked together, believing numbers would save them. They were wrong. With overwhelming strength, Kalen defeated every warrior who stood in his path. Yet instead of taking revenge in secret, he dragged the traitors before the people and revealed every crime they had committed. The citizens finally learned the horrifying truth. The so-called heroes were murderers. The loyal uncle was a traitor. And the forgotten child was the true heir of Dragon Breath City. Justice was finally served. After reclaiming his family's honor, Kalen refused to remain in the palace. Together with Elena, he traveled to the abandoned Dragonstone City, a place everyone believed was cursed and worthless. The city was starving. Its people had no food. Its walls were falling apart. Neighboring lords constantly bullied its citizens, believing they had no one to protect them. But Kalen saw something no one else could. Hidden beneath the mountains lay an enormous dragon gold mine, an ancient treasure powerful enough to transform the entire kingdom. Within days, the abandoned city became a land of hope. Trade returned, people found work, and Dragonstone slowly rose from ruin. Just when peace seemed possible, an even darker secret was revealed. Kalen learned that his mother was not an ordinary woman. She belonged to the legendary Holy Dragon bloodline, making Kalen the last true heir to the Dragon Throne itself. Far away in the Holy Dragon capital, a ruthless ruler named Grey had seized control of the kingdom, corrupted ancient dragons with dark magic, and ruled through fear. Now, Kalen faces the greatest decision of his life. Will he remain in Dragonstone with the woman who never abandoned him? Or will he march toward the capital, challenge the false king, uncover the truth behind his mother's fate, and reclaim the throne that was stolen from his bloodline? The final battle for the Holy Dragon dynasty is only just beginning.